How we doing, everyone? Welcome back. Well, as of this very moment, time of recording, it is New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2024. 2025 starts just hours from now. So, what does that mean? Actually, it starts less than 12 hours from now. No, excuse me. It starts less than 14 hours from now, as of time of recording, where I live. So, what does that mean? 2025 rolling in. Honestly, it means we flipped the calendar. Not a whole lot more than that, really, does it? I mean, I know a lot of people out there like making your New Year's resolutions, and that's all fine and good. I mean, if that's your thing, and if you can stick to them, great. You do that. Personally, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. The only resolution that I make every single year is to not make a resolution for the new year. You know why? Because most New Year's resolutions have failed by February. Why is that? Because it's based on an artificial date on the calendar, that's why. What is so special about January 1st that you need to quit smoking, quit drinking, save more money, whatever it is that you need to do to improve your life, exercise more, eat healthier? What is so special about January 1st? Nothing. It's just a number, an arbitrary date on the calendar. Who decided that January 1st is the beginning of the year and not, I don't know, why not June 1st? Why not December 1st? Why not October 1st? Who decides this? That's just a random arbitrary date. But that's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, we have to start a year somewhere, right? January was chosen for that, which is all fine and good. I mean, I have no problem with that. But resolutions, to me, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love resolutions overall. I don't like New Year's resolutions. Like, I'm going to write a book this year. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Or I'm going to save up for vacation to pick wherever you want to go. Again, maybe you will, maybe you won't. You're not going to do it just because it flipped over to January 1st. You're not going to flip it. You're not going to do that just because you flip the calendar from December to January. That's not the reason you're doing something. If you need to make a resolution in your life, the best time is not January 1st. It's not a new year. The best time to make that resolution is when you realize that that change needs to be made in your life, that you need to do whatever it is, or stop doing whatever it is. Okay? The best time to do it is right now. And by right now, I don't mean today or tomorrow, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, right? I mean, it's funny, a lot of people say they're going to quit drinking for the new year, and yet they're going to go out and get just absolutely hammered tonight. If you know you need to quit drinking, do it now. I mean, if you know that you need to quit smoking, and I would encourage you to do so. I used to smoke, and I feel much better now at the age of 50 than I did at the age of 40 because I quit smoking. So, and it wasn't because of an arbitrary date on the calendar. It was, well, it was for other reasons. It was, what, March, I think, or April. It was either March or April of that particular year that I quit smoking. That's actually coming up on 7 years, but I don't remember the date. Date doesn't really matter, does it? What matters is the fact that I did quit. And it's to the point now that, quite frankly, I can't stand to be around cigarette smoke, cigar smoke, any of that. I mean, I just don't like it. Don't like being around it. So, whatever resolution that you need to make, whatever changes you need to make in your life, and we all need to change something. All of us, everyone. We all need to change something. Whatever it is, and it might just be a little thing. Maybe you just need to pet your dog more often. Maybe it's just that simple. Maybe you need a different job. Maybe it's something important, like, something really big, like you need to, well, I used a few examples: quit smoking, quit drinking. Maybe you're a drug addict and you need to quit. Maybe what you want to do is help the less fortunate. Help feed the hungry and house the homeless, things like that. Oh, I'm definitely going to encourage you to do all of that. But don't do it because it's January 1st. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Make changes in your life because they need to be made. I don't buy into this whole new year, new me. Now, if you need to make changes, do it. Whenever it needs to happen. I mean, if you recognize in November that, hey, you know what? I need to make this change. Don't say, well, that's going to be my New Year's resolution. Do it now. Do it in November, December, whenever. And think about this. I mean, if you know that you have a change that you need to make in, I don't know, May, July, whatever month it may be, why? Why do you go ahead and make that change then? But you don't wait for the calendar to flip over to the new year, because that's months away. And you're going to forget about it by then. And you know that. So, what do? You make the change then. But when it's later in the year, November, December, we put it off until January. Or, you know what, we decide last minute, hey, you know what, I'm going to do this. And it's not really resolve. You're not doing it because you've resolved to do it. You're doing it because you feel like you need a New Year's resolution. No, you don't. You do not need a New Year's resolution. Don't make a New Year's resolution. If you are resolved to do something, do it. Forget about the date on the calendar. It doesn't have to be for the new year. It has to be because, in fact, it shouldn't be because it's the new year. It should be because you need to make the change. It's the right change to make, whatever that may be. So, with that in mind, Happy New Year, everyone, and I'll see you next time.